All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, a great millstone to well. Peace and salutation, all the Akim, pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Tazima Debar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And through the spirit, want to do a real brief lesson, not going to make it real too long. Kind of here at work a little right now, but just going into it, one of the beloved brother, I think it was the beloved brother Ashiar, the head brother of us over here at GMS Charlotte. Shalom to the beloved elder. He sent this in a group, and we've been telling y'all for a long time this was coming, man. We were telling y'all that this was coming down the pipe for a long time, man. A police state, martial law, civil unrest, anarchy, chaos is gonna lead to them putting the boots on the ground, and they got the right guy in office, man. So this is the legislation that's about to come to play here in the times to come, man. We can already see this makes sense because we're seeing the tariffs, that's going into effect. The last shipments from China to America is going to take effect. I think the last one comes May the 11th, and then that's going to be a lack of resources, man. Lack of bread, lack of water, and you already see the so-called power outage in Spain and Portugal that took place yesterday. So we are in dire times, man. We already been telling y'all that World Economic Forum with Klaus Schwab and all them was speaking on some major event that could take place. All these Polygon cyber attacks, talking about a Black Swan event that's going to make 2020 seem inconvenience from what's coming. Because they're setting the stage for this new world order, man. This new fourth industrial system, man. They're setting the stage, man. And I'm going to read a little bit off here. It says major breaking news. Trump has just released executive order that mobilizes military and maintain law and order within 90 days. This is martial law, and that's basically the times we're coming into, man. That's the times we're coming into. But this devil's about to implement martial law because he understands that that's going to lead to civil unrest when people have a lack of resources, a lack of supplies. Then they can't feed their children because a lot of jobs is going to lead to people getting laid off. A lot of things are going to shut down, as far as hospitals and various other places. So that's going to lead to anarchy and hell breaking loose here in the shores of America, man. And we've been telling y'all that's the times we're coming into, man. A lot of you jakes, you scoff, you mock, you thought it was a joke, but now we're coming to those times, man. And if I didn't, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, a great millstone of well, and peace and salutation all the Akim, pushing the truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. And I'm gonna play this video. It's off TikTok, and I'm going to say fair use disclaimer off section 107 of the Act of 1976. I'm not using this video for any monetary gain. I'm using it for educational purposes only under copyright disclaimer of the fair use of the section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. I'm going to play this, and this girl's going to get into this what you see on the page on the White House. Give me a second.
And empower innocent citizens. Trump is acting like safe communities are the impetus behind saying something. I'm Eliza Orlins, career public defender for 15 years in Manhattan, and I have to break this down for you. So today's executive order is called Strengthening and Unleashing America's Law Enforcement to Pursue Criminals and Protect Innocent Citizens. Trump is acting like safe communities are the impetus behind this and empowering law enforcement to firmly...
So you gotta understand the wordplay. Criminals. Remember who he's going to deem criminals. Some of us brothers, he's going to try to deem us criminals and things like that for us just teaching the word. So you got to understand the wordplay when it comes to Esau, Edom, and these new anti-bills that are going to legislate as far as hate speech as well, man. Don't be ignorant of Satan devices.
Police dangerous criminal behavior, but that's not at all the reality of what this executive order does. In this executive order, he's not just unleashing the police, which he is doing, but he's dismantling reforms, criminalizing equity, and militarizing local law enforcement all at once. First, Trump's order frames progressive reforms as the real problem, things like anti-bias training and limits on use of force, as opposed to police misconduct and brutality. He says cities need to unleash aggressive policing and stop harmful and illegal equity policies. He wants to replace any efforts that make policing fairer or more accountable and replace them with unchecked force. In Section 2, this order creates a legal defense fund for officers who might get sued based on their official actions. Meaning, if a cop kills someone, don't worry, the federal government will defend them, no questions asked. Section 3 basically...
So that's going to cut a lot of you goddamn niggas, man. All you goddamn niggas that's been laughing and scoffing. Hey, man, the Lord's about to send forth the wrath, man. The Lord's about to send forth the wrath. Y'all been laughing and scoffing and thought everything was a fucking joke. Esau Edom's about to show you his true hatred towards you tribes, man. He's about to show you his true hatred. You thought them doing all these various legislations concerning ICE when it comes to the so-called migrants, which is the northern tribes. What more so you Negroes? What more so you southern tribes? It's about to get crazy out here because they know it's going to lead to rioting and protesting and civil unrest when people start to lose their jobs in these up and coming months. They understand that. So they already got the legislation and things in place for the times that we're coming into, man. And we've been warning you, Jace, man, you Negro, Latino, Native American, and Spanish, what was coming, man.
Guts consent decrees. And those are the agreements that the DOJ uses to fix unconstitutional policing. So if a police department was found guilty of unconstitutional abuse, this order says set them free. Section 4 of this order says that they should increase the provision of excess military and national security assets in local jurisdictions. What does that mean? It means your neighborhood may become a war zone. They're going to militarize the Section 5.
It's called a police state. It's a police state. They're going to set up they're going to set up checkpoints. They're going to set up various things concerning society because they understand the people it's going to lead to lawlessness. So they're going to set up these various different checkpoints very, very soon, man. So yeah, your society is going to look like a war zone, just like it's going to look like apocalyptic movies that you see. That's what it's coming down to.
5 is the most dangerous of them all. It says that the Department of Justice should prioritize prosecution of any state or local officials who willfully direct the obstruction of criminal law prohibiting law enforcement from carrying out their necessary duties, or who engage in discrimination or civil rights violations under the guise of diversity, equity, and inclusion. This literally means they could prosecute local elected officials, governors, mayors, city council members, whoever they felt was not doing the thing that Trump wanted them to do. This is so dangerous. This is not public safety. This is not rule of law. This is political revenge. This is authoritarianism. This is terrifying.
It's called a dictatorship. That's what it's called. He's setting up a dictatorship, and he's setting himself up like he's seen. He's basically saying he's the emperor of Rome. So he's setting a dictatorship. This is the times we're coming into, man. We told you he was going to show his true colors, man.
And then finally, Section 6, that Homeland Security Task Force protecting American people against invasion, to coordinate and advance the objectives of this order. And this will help the Trump administration crack down on communities within this country who Trump doesn't like. This is not about public safety. This is about control. This is about militarization and expansion of policing. This is about silencing reform. This is potentially about Trump laying the groundwork to invoke something that strongly resembles martial law. We have to fight back because the stakes could not be higher. So if you found this breakdown helpful, please make sure you're following me here and on all platforms for more, and leave questions in the comments if you have them. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, that is martial law. But before martial law, they're going to have civil unrest, chaos. You're going to see planes falling from the sky. You're going to see train derailments. You're going to see major things taking place. And the reason why I say that, they didn't make that movie Leave the World Behind for no reason. Because when they do a major power grid, when the power shut down and things like that, all these cars and things is going to take place where, hey, they're going to start running. And people are going to be on the highway. People are going to be affected. We're going to be affected, man. That's all we need is Spirit and Power. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, what's up with us? But we're coming into times where dire straits is ahead of us, man. Perilous times are ahead. This devil's going to really, truly show his true horns, man. This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 4. And Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord of hosts. And that's DJ Trump. Lord willing. Lord willing, he keep bringing in this dictatorship and show you who he truly is. This is the times we're coming into, man. This the times we're coming into. The Most High Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah is forcing Esau Edom's hand, where he's got to do these various things to usher in this new system. And it's only going to continue to get worse, man. Esau Edom's not playing. The Lord is forcing this devil hand to usher in these times. This Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. And it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the habitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil has come down to you having great wrath, because he know if you have but a short time. And the devil is who? It's not no spiritual demon Satan. It's a man that's playing a part of the devil, that's playing a part of Satan on earth, which is a so-called white man. He's literally doing the bidding of the spiritual demon Satan here on earth. And one of his main things to do is to come down with that great wrath, man, because that word devil goes back to the Latin word diabolos, which means deceiver. So he's coming down with great wrath because he knows his time is short. So within that, he's going to bring forth his dictatorship. He's going to bring forth this new beast system and back it up with the MOTB, with martial law, all these various things. That's part of Bible prophecy, FEMA camps, guillotines. It's going to start to come to pass very, very soon.